What's up, everyone? It's Chicks in the Office with Rhea and Fran, giving you that Friday energy on a Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. How are we doing today? How was everybody's weekend? How was everybody's 6-7?
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof. I did see that a lot, though. It was 6-7 weekend.
I'm sorry. That was like
No, I like
totally...
that, though. But that was like, if a kid saw that, they would have been like, what a loser.
No, I know.
There were
that.
at least like 5 people who shut off the podcast.
No.
Okay.
Everyone
Anyways.
got a giggle.
Right. I was doing my impression of what probably a
9-year-old would do?
No, not a 9-year-old. Like somebody who thinks that they're cool trying to fit in would do.
Yeah, fair.
So how was your weekend?
So how was it?
So now that we're here, how was your 6-7?
I had a lovely weekend. It was beautiful. I was out at a wedding on the North Fork. I love it. It's just gorgeous out there. And this wedding was beautiful. Came back, had my first good like beach time on Sunday. It was great. It was a beautiful weekend. No complaints. I feel like summer was just getting started. You know what really gets me going, and you know this about me, is like a Saturday morning there was like the local Greenport little farmers market going. Got a bunch of stuff to bring home.
Ooh.
Tried some cheeses. Had a homemade strawberry rhubarb Pop-Tart. Oh. And it had like these, you know, like the top of a crumb cake.
Friend, it is very early when you are talking dirty to me like
I
this.
know.
Holy
And my
shit.
stomach just like growled. It was like, oh, I'm reliving eating that again. It was delish. And I'm a sucker for a pickle. And no matter what, a farmer's market, like they're going to have a pickle stand of all different type of pickles, other pickled vegetables. They pickle everything. And then I'm clearing out that stand.
Yeah.
So we had a lovely time. It was beautiful weather. They got some great bars and restaurants there that are so fun. And that was it. It was nice. Really, really nice.
Sounds
Yeah.
amazing.
It was wholesome, beautiful.
I love a local farmer's market.
Yeah.
Get some jam.
We're finally getting some beautiful summer days, and it just makes me want to hang out with friends, be real, have a delicious cocktail, and Rumhaven has you covered. The world's too loud, too filtered, too fake, but not here, not with us. Rumhaven is where the noise fades and the real comes out. It's where you can unbutton expectations and sip on what's true, what's natural. One taste of pure cane sugar and real coconut water lets you feel the difference. It's what real tastes like, that place, that feeling, that mindset where everything finds its balance. Because in this space, you want to be real with yourself, your friends, and even the strangers who might just become them. And having a nice Rumhaven drink, it is the best. A nice rum punch. When we were in Charleston, we were having some Rumhaven mojitos. They are so good. It really makes for the perfect cocktail, especially when we're enjoying these warm summer months. So open up a bottle, lose the small talk, and find the good vibes. Because the best moments aren't fake. They're simply real. Rumhaven, made for real. It was fun to watch Friday night. The Knicks won, and we were like at a bar on the water. Everybody went crazy. It was actually really cool. They had a big projector set up in the middle of the parking lot down on the water too. A ton of people watching down there.
That's sick.
Great energy.
Yeah, it is. Let me tell you, I cannot believe I wasn't invested a couple weeks ago, or even last week for that matter.
I think you just made it in the window of
I
jumping
just
on.
made it into the bandwagon. They were leaving without me, and I caught on to the back.
You're holding on.
And I'm kind of just like riding like the tail like this. Don't. Like that's how.
You're going choo-choo.
That's how late I was to the
Rhea's
bandwagon.
text Friday night were cracking me up about the Knicks.
I was left to my own devices this weekend. Matt was traveling for work. You were wet.
Yeah.
Everybody was away this weekend, all right? Nobody was around.
Nobody was hanging with Rhea.
And nobody was around, and I was alone. And Friday night, I watched the Knicks game alone, and I had such a good time, okay? I was so in it by myself that I was on NBA Talk after. I was sending like NBA TikToks this weekend.
Love that.
And so that's how deep in it I was. And, you know, I got my hair done this weekend, which took literally
Takes the entire day.
No, it took 6 hours on Saturday. I'm no joke. It took 6.
Looks beautiful. You're blonde
Thank
for
you.
summer.
I'm very blonde for the
By
summer.
far the blondest you've been in a long time.
It is. I think the last time I was this blonde was probably summer of 2024, but my hair hasn't been like this long and healthy being this blonde because it hasn't been blonde, which is why it's like grown so much. But for the summer, you know, I'll go back to like a little bit of a low light situation in the fall, but I thought, why not for summer?
Why
you know
not?
what? Throw a little blondie in. So yeah, that took literally, because I have so much hair, it took 6 fucking hours on Saturday.
What do you do? Like, do you like watch something, listen to something?
We talk a lot.
Yap.
Yeah, we just yap the whole time, basically. I did a lot of like online shopping on my phone.
Yeah, that's
more
great
so
online
actually for Matt. I was like, he's like,
You need some summer stuff?
yeah, he's like, you gotta help me out.
Yeah.
You gotta pick out some summer stuff for me. He's like, I'm on my like, you know, 4th year of wearing this shirt.
So,
I'm like, you know what?
Joe says the same thing to
you're
me
right.
all the time. I know. And especially going into summer too.
Yeah.
We were actually talking about that this weekend with some friends at the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
One of the guys was like, you pick out Joe's clothes? I was like, oh,
Yeah. And also it's nice when you find something that you think would look good on them that they wouldn't pick out for themselves usually.
Yeah, and he just doesn't buy himself things. I'm like, I do not have that problem.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
you know, I do not have that problem where I'm like, he'll wear something until it is falling apart. I'm like, you can buy new socks.
Right.
Like, it's,
Exactly. I think most guys have that situation. So I did a lot of that.
lovely.
But then I honestly was on my phone a lot and was on TikTok a lot and had just learned so much about the Knicks this past weekend that I just, you know, and then that ASAP Rocky video came out and I was like, this is perfect because he was on the streets watching and he was asked like, are you a Knicks fan? He was like,
Honey,
am I a Knicks fan, sweetheart? I am a Knick. And I was like, yeah, this is me going into the entire week. But man, the lore, you know, the 3 guys from Villanova on the same team. Like I'm just learning so much.
No, I know. It was great.
I learned a lot about Karl Anthony Towns having some sass to him.
Zesty.
He's very zesty,
Very
apparently.
zesty.
I got a ton of those videos. Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson, their podcast. I didn't know they had a podcast.
Yeah.
I love their banter. They got great banter.
Yeah, they do.
I also told Noah this. I said if I was gonna be an NBA, like if I had to relate to any NBA player, I would say I'm Josh Hart. Like his personality, his banter, a lot of that. I was like, you know what? He just seems like he wants to have a good time.
Showed up to a press conference
eating
with a little red wine the other night.
Yeah, like
the other night.
Like, he's always like fooling around, you know?
Yeah.
And that's kind of
like a jokester.
right. That's kind of the vibe I bring to the functions. Is just like a lot of fooling around.
Yeah.
And so I said that I related to him the most, and then Noah was like, he's my least favorite Knick. And I said, oh, really? Well, that's harsh.
Well, you didn't give me all that background. You just said Josh Hart's my favorite, and I said, oh, he's my least favorite Knick.
Oh.
I actually, it's not like I hate him. They're not a hateable team. Out of all the Knicks, he's my least. He's my like easiest to root against.
He doesn't like his demeanor, he said.
You know that Jalen Brunson's dad is also a coach?
Yes, I do. Which is so interesting. Interesting dynamic because when he was having that face off with Fox on the Spurs, you see his dad step in, and you don't want your daddy stepping in.
I thought the
at
same
all.
thing. Like,
but his
I'd be like,
that's the kind of dad he is.
Right, but you just don't want your daddy stepping
But
in.
that makes you look like
You know, it's like just stay back.
But
coach.
he's a very hands-on dad.
Right. You know, and I learned all about their relationships and everything. And so
Josh's kids are so cute.
oh my God.
I mean, they all have
in the
adorable
video,
kids, but Josh's kids are.
you know the video when he's just like handing his kid over?
Yeah.
I was getting all these funny.
Wow, you went through it all.
I went through it all. I was
Went
getting
through it
all these
all.
funny videos. And you know, I'm just happy to like jump on now, you know?
Yeah.
Because there is nobody in New York besides Noah who is not rooting for the Knicks.
Right.
Like everybody you know in New York, or at least
Yeah.
I'm not
there are
mad
Spurs
about it. I'm not
fans.
mad about it. I would just prefer it. Wouldn't it be so funny if they blew this?
No, it wouldn't be funny at all.
Not at all.
Let me tell you, it wouldn't be funny at all because the vibes are so high in New York City. Like everyone is so happy.
Yeah.
I had to come into the city Friday night to get my eyebrows done. And I just was walking around the city, looking at everyone high-fiving each other. Everybody smiling. Like it was so nice to see everyone like unified like that, all for the Knicks. And it just brought a smile.
I was at the Yankees game yesterday, and it was everywhere you went, like Knicks in 4, Knicks in 4.
It's so fun. So it's just
Come
like
on, join in.
The vibes are so high. You want to be a part of it. I don't want to miss out on this.
No.
So it wouldn't be funny at all. It would be devastating.
Right when you jump on the bandwagon.
No, I got to be honest. Like on Friday, I was like, oh my God, they better fucking win this game. And then I realized, and I've said this before, that like, there's a reason I wasn't made to be like an extreme sports fan, because you had tears from me. You had me screaming, and I'm not even like a real fan of the team. So imagine I was like a really deep-rooted fan of something. It would like a team. It would be scary. I would be the scariest fan to exist because I have so much emotion, so much.
Yep.
Jordan Woods better be able to bring her bag into the game tonight because she has a lucky bag that she has been bringing to the game.
I don't think she will.
Well, I know they're saying no bags, but I'm thinking if Carl brings it in for her, because he obviously could bring in whatever he needs.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping they think that through.
You think Kylie will be there tonight? Probably.
I think so. I feel like the Turks and Caicos trip is over.
Yeah. Listen.
My game first one, I feel like yes.
Did you guys see, I went back on Timothy's Instagram. Did you guys see that he actually did a collab with Wemby for Marty Supreme? I
forgot about that.
You know what I mean? People are forgetting about that. Yeah, I was deep in it. So that really took up a lot of my weekend.
She's a fantastic wag, Jordan. I love all of her Knicks gear. So good. Like the outfits are always spectacular. And I always love seeing what she wears to games. And finals, I'm very excited to see the game 3 outfits. It's gonna be craziness.
It is
tonight.
It's gonna be madness
for sure, because the president will be in attendance. The security is gonna be crazy. I know, like the last time, I think maybe it was college football championship that Trump was at.
I just remember when he was at, I think, the U.S. Open tennis.
Yeah.
And that.
It's
the
just
first
like
half of the match was like empty because no one could get in.
The security lines are really, really long. So if you're listening, you're going to the game, make sure you get there early. But I don't really know who's going because the cheapest ticket is $10,000.
No, it's insane. I've been seeing people post on their Instagram stories like, "Hey, if anyone's like selling a ticket," I'm like,
they're like over $20,000 now.
Yeah, the prices are just insane.
I actually did like that about Josh Hart. He said like he didn't like that. That people who have waited their whole lives for this can't.
It's so true. There's so many really like fans that dedicate their entire lives to this team,
and the whole place will be there. Like the whole place will be full, and I'm like, who are you people?
Right? Who's getting these tickets?
Who are you people? A lot
of them like the season ticket holder, like people who already had them.
Yes. And I know that they the Knicks tried to release some face value tickets to fans too, which I think is just hard to get your hands on.
Yeah. Damn, I was gonna send a reminder.
They ran a contest to win tickets to sit on Celebrity Row.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they won
for this game.
For this game, yeah.
That seems like a lot of money out the window.
Yeah.
I got to be honest, like Ben Stiller's making me hyped up.
Yeah,
he was at practice yesterday.
I'm just happy. Like Ben Stiller's
just running practice.
But he was at the Spurs practice. I'm like, why are you there?
Probably just to boo them. You see the videos of them leaving their hotel if they're getting heckled.
Oh,
That's
man.
the New York way.
Yeah. All right. So tonight's going to be a good game, everybody. Madeline better make those chicken cutlets.
Oh, don't worry.
Now I'm on her ass.
Yeah.
Maybe you should make some.
I know, to jump on it. I know. I'm
afraid that I'm invested now. Like I'm.
Now you're invested.
No, like I'm going to be the one to
it's your fault.
Yeah.
I am
right.
catching
me.
I am probably missing the first half of the game, but that's because I'm hanging with Niall Horan tonight.
Yeah.
I know. I was like, no, thank you.
Is it because of the Knicks?
No, but it's also no. The Knicks are on.
The reason I'm avoiding that is because I'm avoiding being in the city.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to get out of here.
Past a certain time this afternoon.
We already talked about that.
Very
like trying
much
to get out of the city early today and kind of like the whole week because it's
to be honest,
coming to Jersey, coming back and forth to Jersey. Now this on top of the World Cup, like
it's madness.
It's gonna be chaos.
Yeah, chaos. But you not attending actually did open the door for me to bring Gia.
Which
and
makes me happy.
When I texted her, she was like, holy fuck!
Right. That makes me very happy because I am not I actually said this at our desk the other day to Kelly and Gia, that I am not like a Niall Horan. I think he's funny. I like his personality, but I have literally never
you enjoy him as a person, but you're not like putting on.
No, I have actually never once turned on one of his songs ever in my life. So I'm happy that.
Yes, and I have. He actually has had a new album come out. I'm enjoying it, but he's hosting these like dinner parties in different cities around the world, and inviting, fans and creators and things like that, and really opening up and walking around, mingling, having conversations with everybody. So they're doing
like,
one.
I know Trent.
Yeah.
No, I know. Sure,
That's a good in.
I will. And he's doing one in New York that I'm very excited that we got invited to. So I'm bringing Gia. Gia was sending me videos of like her and her friends when they were in 7th grade making music videos to all the One Direction songs, and she was like, I can't believe you can tell 13-year-old me she's having dinner with Niall tonight.
Oh my God, that is so cute.
Yeah, it's cute. So it's gonna be fun.
That's gonna be amazing. That's so fun.
Yeah.
And you guys went to his concert, right?
We did
a couple of years ago,
like last year.
Yeah, you Kelly and Gia went.
When he was on tour, we went to. He had a show at MSG. It was so fun.
Oh, that'll be lovely. I can't wait to hear about it. All right, let's get into today's topics. We're going to be talking about Belmont Cameli at the Kid Laroi concert. Okay. I'm so deep in. I'm so fucking back.
Just when you're maybe taking a little break.
I'm so
Press
back
and play on episode 1 again.
I did this weekend. It's crazy. Kim K supporting Lewis Hamilton at the Monaco Grand Prix. Dua Lipa and Callum Turner get married in Sicily. Taylor Swift releases a new song for Toy Story 5. And there's a bunch of wedding rumors, which are insane. And we have the Weekly Watch Report. So let's get into it. Before we get into all the topics, we need to talk about the thing that is keeping everyone's lives organized right now, and that is Microsoft 365 Copilot. What if you could add an AI assistant to your work without leaving your workflow? Built into Microsoft Word, Excel, and Outlook, Copilot works where you work, helping you do more in the apps you already use. In Word, Copilot helps turn scattered notes into a first draft. In Excel, it generates insights from your data. And in Outlook, it cuts through the noise to get you up to speed faster. The apps you know go further with Copilot. Learn more at m365copilot.com/work. So picture this. It's Saturday night and my hair is done.
Yep.
And I'm bored.
I'm all dressed up with nowhere to go.
Exactly. I'm looking fabulous and I have nowhere to be. And I say, why don't I just throw on episode 1? Because Noah played me a voicemail from somebody calling into Popcorner, and this girl.
Oh, this is so funny. I have to send it to you too.
This girl who's a fan called in and was like, basically, like, I don't believe that Ria's watched Off Campus 4 times.
Like calling her out,
like being like, you're a liar.
Just a mere amount of hours.
Just basically being like, there's no way that she watched it this many times, and like,
you got the trivia question. Got
the trivia question wrong, and like, watched it like not in the background.
Yeah.
Phone down.
Yeah.
Which I have to say, you're 100% correct.
Her hot take was that it shouldn't count as a rewatch if you're doing laundry or something like that.
Right. So
interesting.
I would say
I disagree.
I disagree with that. But she's absolutely correct that like I would have it on while doing other things.
Yeah.
I have not watched it 4 times through with my phone down like this.
Right.
And I have I've missed a lot of detail.
Yeah.
Because, picked my phone up, whatever. So Saturday night I said, you know what? I'm gonna put my phone down. I'm gonna put my phone down.
You know that John Hamm meme?
I said I really want. Yeah, I can't be caught getting another trivia question wrong when I'm talking about watching this show.
Number 5. This one's one I'm gonna lock in.
We will have like an off campus in the trivia for the next like 2 months. Probably.
I pretty much assumed that, so I was like, you know what? Time to lock in.
Yeah.
Because I'm not being caught getting these questions wrong when I'm talking about how much I'm watching the show.
Right. Fair.
So I started it from the beginning, put my phone down, and my God, like I just was roped back in so instantly. I can't take it. It was like, holy fuck. Like I am seriously obsessed.
Yeah.
So I go to bed. I shut it off. I put on Entourage to fall asleep too. And that's how I think I get the entourage question, because it's like in my subconscious.
Right.
I'm just like falling asleep to it.
It plays like while you're sleeping.
Just like
no,
just in your dreams. You're dreaming in entourage.
It's kind of like an every night situation where we like put it on, and it's either entourage or Friends.
Yeah.
We put it on because maybe we're watching something before, like on the couch or in bed, and then we put that on, and then it's kind of like we fall asleep to it, and then I tap Matt and I go, turn the TV, shut it off.
Yeah.
And then he shuts it off. And this happens probably every night without fail. He might turn it off without me asking, but I'll ask him like, can you turn the TV off?
Yeah.
He turns it off. I was watching that. Like,
I wish I retained more of that. Joe puts Seinfeld on every night, and I don't think I've gotten one Seinfeld question right ever.
Right. It's like kind of just goes into your brain a little bit.
Yep.
So went to bed, wake up. All of a sudden.
Yeah.
We're flooded.
Must have been the first thing you saw when you opened your phone. Because you sent a text. It was early. It's like a Sunday morning. Because I was leaving. It was like 8:30 a.m.
Mm-hmm. And I'll say this. I actually haven't clicked follow on the cast until Saturday night.
Really?
Yes. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Really just
maybe felt
haven't
the
gotten.
cracks.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to it, I guess. I thought I did when they came on the show.
Right.
So to my surprise, when I realized I wasn't following them, I was like, wait, what?
Just out of curiosity, I'd love to see how many followers he's at now.
Like 4.8.
4.8?
No, I checked because he has more than the Kid Laroi.
Yeah, he came in here at like 300,000 followers.
300,000?
Yeah.
4.8?
Crazy.
Where's Ella at?
She's maybe at
4.2. Oh, no, that's Ella Langley. I was like, whoa, but she's probably up there too. And more, 4.3.
Yeah.
Wow. What a journey.
It is. It's crazy. Shooting up the stardom that fast.
8 million. I would love to see I would just love to see the Instagram analytics off on that. Like, show me that graph. Because it's probably the sharpest incline.
Right, it's just straight. It's a straight line.
Yeah.
Yeah. So followed them. Woke up. First thing I see is this video.
Yep.
I mean, in my personal opinion, incredible.
Yeah.
I see people calling.
It's torn. It's either like you're either in or it's an ick.
They're like, ew, I'm icked out by him now. He knows he's hot. I got a question. Why are we getting mad at someone doing the dance and lifting their shirt up that we've been begging them to do the dance and lift their shirt up?
I hear you. Loud and clear.
I'm confused why we're like mad at this, because he's just doing what he did in the show that we all loved, right? Like,
I have a feeling people maybe didn't realize that was the dance from the show.
I'm thinking that's what's happening, because it happened with Noah when we walked in. He said, what was that dance he was doing? And we said, well, he did it in the show.
Yeah.
And in the show, he takes his shirt off after.
Yeah.
So he
Wait,
probably...
what part of the show did he... I'm trying to...
Drunk Shakespeare.
Yes.
Oh.
So I think... That was he did the dance, and then he takes his shirt off. So in this one, he kept it a little more PG, or PG-13.
Yeah,
where he
13 for sure. He
did the little dance, and then he lifted his shirt up. He's just giving the people what they want, and everyone's like, "Oh, he knows he's hot. It's so icky now." Let me just tell you this: Belmont Cameli is a really nice guy. He is. He is a really nice guy. He was sat in the studio and was a.
I just want you guys all to know that he is a stand-up guy.
He is a nice gentleman.
He is. Absolutely.
He was in here laughing, smiling, nice, having a good time.
Yep.
He's not one of these douche canoes that's like,
no,
I'm lifting my shirt up. I'm so fucking hot.
And I can only imagine, though, like what's going through your brain. Like this is, it's a rise to stardom that not many people can process. Like it's got to do something to your brain chemistry.
Right. And also, this is your moment to shine.
Yeah, it
is. Kid Laroi is having you be on camera. He's a
like
performer. He's an entertainer.
He's performing for Justin Bieber, by the way.
It was like an inside joke, like not an inside joke, but like the Kid Laroi made the video.
Yes,
Belmont, like it was a full circle moment. It wasn't just like a random thing.
He is an actor. He is an entertainer. Yeah. Is he supposed to get up there and not do a little dance and lift his shirt up?
We would have been very disappointed.
If he got up there and was like,
we'd been like, what is he got to stick up his ass?
Yeah, we would have been. And if he was like this, we'd be like, oh, who made this guy famous?
Yeah.
No, we made the right one famous.
We made the right
doing
guy
that.
for sure.
You know, like that's what you're supposed to be doing.
Break it down
out
for
there.
me.
When you have a spotlight like that, you better show up and do something. And Belmont did. I should say, because by the way, we can call him that.
Yeah,
because he gave us that.
I was actually just gonna stop you and say, don't forget we can call him Bell.
Yeah, we can. So. Yeah, clip that. But anyways, yeah.
No, the video was incredible. I saw a lot of polls, like people putting polls up on their Instagram stories of like, are you into this or is it giving you an ick? And there are plenty of people out there who probably didn't even watch Off Campus in the first place. It's not for them. That's totally fine. Who were like, ick.
You know what
not
I
their
saw?
type. Not us, honey.
People saying he didn't know the lyrics.
Okay. Another thing, like, I'm sure he listened to the song a bunch before he got there to make sure he knew the lyrics. He's the one who requested that song for it to be an Off Campus. He is in the spotlight for the first time in his life.
It's not me saying it.
No, I know. I'm not. This is not directed at you.
He's
this is
a really nice guy.
This isn't directed at you. This is directed to the people saying it.
Yeah.
Maybe he was a little nervous and maybe forgot the lyrics a little bit. By the way, he's also being pushed around by number 24 in the back.
Yeah.
So, like, let's cut him some slack that he's...
True. It was mosh pit-like.
Had an A+ performance. I don't give a fuck what lyrics he's up there singing.
As someone
He could have went up there and be like, poop, 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 poop,
Yeah.
poop. I would have been like, yes, I don't see any of what's coming out of your mouth.
I'm not looking at that either.
No.
And as someone that can sit, and I was doing it literally this weekend on my drive home, who has probably a song had come on the radio that I have heard 9,000 times, and I'm still getting the lyrics wrong. Just happens.
We are not one to judge the lyrics.
You know what his best performance was that I saw? Was him sitting in front of Justin Bieber, which is what everyone would do. He's like bopping his head to the music. Just like, you got to look cool in front of Justin Bieber, and I think he pulled that off. If you saw that clip.
I loved his all-white outfit. He was styled by... she does like all of Nick Jonas's looks, you know, so he's in the big leagues.
So do you think now, like, Nick Jonas, Glenn Powell, and Belmont are going to be sharing pants?
Right, they could all be sharing pants.
Belmont's taller than all of them.
I think Glenn might actually have both of them.
You think so?
Yeah.
You know what? Glenn is pretty tall.
You know?
It says Belmont 6'1" online.
Bell is tall. Bell was very tall.
6'1".
He was definitely very tall when he was in here.
I'm looking back to
we actually talked about it, I think, after he
photo.
left.
I'm like, where is
Glenn
this
is
picture?
not that tall. Glenn is 6 feet on the dot, they say.
Wow.
They say.
No,
At
Bell is the
comparison
tallest out
photo,
of them.
Just wanted to see the pictures next to each other.
So with pictures of what next to each other? Us with Glenn Powell and us with Bell?
No, just the one of us with him, of them. You know, the four of us.
It's right here.
I'm
I have
confused
it.
with
I
why
have it
I
right
can't-
here.
Oh, there it is.
It's your background.
Yeah.
I have it right
It's
here.
actually my lock screen. I kind of just interchange.
I'm just going to do an assessment from looking at you. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Will you not believe me?
No. I did believe you. Man, I really wish I wore like a cuter outfit.
Oh my God, I've been having
know?
the same thoughts about myself. I wish I did my hair better. Not that it matters.
No.
But like just to have this
But
picture.
just solely for the
picture purposes
Yeah.
to look back on.
Yeah.
I will forever, because they're going to get so famous.
I mean, I've reposted this picture like 4 times for different reasons on my story.
Right.
People like, I got one person asking what shirt I'm wearing. I'm like, let me repost that picture.
And here's the thing, like the chance of them coming back on the show, they might be low because now they're
Right.
so thrown into superstardom.
This is like after
this is like
we
kind
got
of
Gavin and Chris to come in for season 2 of Some Right Turn Pretty, and then after that it's like, well,
right, or when Chase and Madeline came on for Outer Banks and then never
yes,
talked to us again.
yes.
So it's like now looking
Not
back at
Madeline.
this, not Madeline, we love her so much. This looking back on, it's like, oh, this is what you chose.
Right.
I mean, I kind of went for the college look.
Yeah, we were like chill college girls.
Yeah, like, oh, we're like so chill, like we don't, and it's like, oh, we're gonna look back on that and go,
Yeah.
kind of wish we put a little extra effort into that one, you know?
Really
Okay.
for picture purposes. But
I'm looking
yeah,
at
you're
a
right.
picture
He's tall.
with us and Glenn Powell now,
Yeah.
and I'm seeing where my head comes up.
Uh-huh.
And
It's close.
It's
close.
but I think Bell certainly has
close.
an edge on him.
Well, Belle's hair also, you know.
No, but my
Oh, where you
where
land?
I land on Glenn and where I land on Bell.
Nuzzle me right under their arms.
No.
Right under their armpits.
Oh, no. Let me tell you, Belle's got a lot on Glenn.
You think?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he does. I'll show you really the comparison after, but totally might have like two inches. Yeah.
What an interesting debate.
Yeah, riveting. Anyways.
But yeah, they could absolutely all be sharing pants.
Yeah, to round it out.
Yeah. Yep. Throw him in the mix.
Yeah. Anyways, moving on. The Monaco Grand Prix. The Grand Prix was fucking hell.
Sorry. That's
so
stupid to be laughing that hard at that. But Monaco Grand Prix. Ooh.
I'm sorry, I'm dripping sweat.
Yeah,
it's so fucking hot in here.
So hot in here. The AC's not working and it is so hot.
There's no air conditioning. You know what's
you're just like the bathroom humor is at an all-time high. Like before you were like he could have been like poop 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 poop. Now we're at the Monaco Grand Prix.
You know what's funny is it's not that funny actually. It's not funny at all. When I was sitting here writing the topics into the notebook, I said to myself, "Oh, when you bring this up, you should say Grand Prix on purpose and see if Noah and Fran."
Yeah,
I wouldn't know from the sound.
No, you were gonna do a bit.
Yeah, I was doing.
You were gonna do a bit.
My bit got cut short.
Your bit.
Yeah. Anyways, I mean,
it's just turned into you saying P instead of.
I was gonna do a bit with you guys to say Grand Prix, like, and have you guys be like, you know, it's Grand Prix, right?
Yeah.
And I'd be like, haha,
did it on purpose.
But
suckers.
I actually did fuck that up. So, anyways, the Monaco Grand Prix was this weekend. The stars were out.
Yes.
Kim K.
Always in Monaco.
Yes. Kim K showed up to support her man, Lewis. He came in second.
Yeah. He's actually racing really well right now.
Are you fanning your pit?
I know. I had an itch.
Okay. But you were fanning.
That would have been crazy. I was going
you were fanning.
It is hot in here. But no, I was scratching.
Okay.
I was scratching. He has been racing very well. And I was happy that Kim was there to support him in this one. And they obviously all eyes were also on them and everybody else going. But Kim caught herself in a little heat because there's one announcer who's on the track pre-race. It's the same guy, Martin Brundle. And he's always going up. It's like always going up to people because there's always celebs, famous people before the race. They're out and about in whatever the hell they call it, pit row or something. That's whatever it is. And he was like, Kim, Chloe, and Kim just like didn't acknowledge his presence.
Also,
it was crazy. Like Kim was looking at someone to be like either help or like, am I supposed to talk to this guy or do I talk? Like, but ended up saying no words. And the F1 community is very upset because everyone, if you're in the world, you know who this guy is. This is what he does. This is his whole shtick. And it always goes viral when someone kind of like gives him the cold shoulder because it's like, you can't do Martin Brundle like that.
So I imagine actually Kim feeling extremely bad about this today.
I'd imagine so too, kind of being like, I did not know. And the way, if you are unfamiliar with what he does, it could come off a little aggressive. Like he kind of just like runs up to you and he's like, and you know, puts a microphone in your face and asks a question. Right. So it's like if you don't know that what he does, you're kind of like,
yeah.
And that seems to be the reaction that she had. I, for one, am just a little surprised that she wouldn't be briefed about him. Like,
Lewis
I just feel like
give her the DL.
I feel like she's so well prepared in these moments that just like, or you know, whoever she's with, or her maybe like a publicist or something would be like, be on the lookout for this guy. And then it kind of seemed like maybe a security guard tried to like kind of get him out of the way. Like Martin was, you could hear Martin on the mic go, you don't have to like, you don't have to push me or something along those lines.
The thing is with Kim, it's like she's no stranger to like any sort of controversy, so this is gonna move quick. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is, you know, the F1 community might be like not introduced to her, but like now they have a lot of thoughts about her because she is with Lewis now.
And it's not the first time someone's done that to this guy either, where it goes mega viral and they're like, how rude.
Right, and then they kind of just like
it fizzles.
Move past it.
It fizzles.
Speaking of people talking about rudeness, Dua Lipa and Callum Turner's wedding was, you know, highly discussed this weekend. People were watching all over the place, but you know, there was a lot of conversation about the locals being very upset about them sort of taking over, and then there were reports that Dua Lipa actually ended up paying them.
There were like protests in like Sicily.
Like they were like, writing like, you know, Palermo's not for rent, and like a lot of locals like were very upset with them for kind of taking over the town. I'm gonna actually maybe ask my mom's cousins that live in Palermo.
Yeah.
Actually, what was the feel? Because I don't know if this is an online thing,
right,
or if like this actually was happening. I am sure there were people that were like mad, but I don't know if it's become a bigger thing online than like what it actually was.
I wouldn't find them to be like disrespectful, but I guess I understand the sentiment.
I think it's just like
renting out the town,
like shutting down the town and everything.
Yeah,
for, like,
no,
a weekend
public spaces feels like something that maybe you can't do. Of course, private spaces, it's like
different. I mean, rent
out a hotel
is different.
It's like when Jeff Bezos like shut down all of.
I think it was because shutting down certain squares of Palermo.
Right,
they were like, you know,
that's fair.
This isn't fair to the locals. But on top of that, we had such an inside look. I mean, listen. Do I love that paparazzi is scouring these weddings and being able to like see into everything on their special day? No, I don't love it. Yeah. But am I looking at every photograph because I am very, very intrigued to see what's going on? Yeah, absolutely I am. She had a custom Bottega dress for the rehearsal dinner the night before, the welcome rehearsal dinner, the whole thing. Absolutely stunning.
When I saw that braided leather, I was like, woven leather. I was like, oh my God, that's a fucking custom Bottega with the feathers.
The matching feather clutch as well. Just an absolutely stunning first look of the weekend. We have not seen any pictures from the ceremony itself.
I have a feeling they're coming in some form.
Vogue
spread, her own posts. Because she ended up posting everything from the pictures from the civil ceremony as well. So I feel like we'll get some content from this for sure.
I think so too. I think she'll definitely be posting. I think we'll definitely have some sort of spread. But just absolutely stunning. Callum looks so handsome. It was fun to see which guests were there. Reports were saying that, and this is just my dream, that Elton John performed your song for them.
Did it. So allegedly, the couple exchanged vows as Elton John sang his tune, Your Song, and played piano.
I mean, that's just like the most, I have chill. Oh my God, I got chills. Yeah. Like that is just unbelievable. That is a dream come true.
Yeah, so other notable guests included Donatella Versace, Joe Alwyn, Olivia Dean, Charlie XCX, and her husband, George Daniel, the Tame Impala singer, Kevin Parker and his wife, Sophie Parker, Mark Ronson, his wife, Grace Gummer, and then, some of Dua's family. And then also, according to Vanity Fair, they had this incredible food. They said that just massive amounts of just stunning food served by chef Tony Lococo. And music services were provided by Carl Cox, Martin Garrix, David Guetta, and Peggy Gou.
Holy fuck.
Fucking
wow.
Rave, beam me up, rave gods.
That is insane. That is crazy. Yeah, I mean,
what a lineup.
Listen, if anybody knows how to, like, Dua Lipa's throwing her own festival.
We knew
at the
exactly.
Wedding,
we knew that. We knew that.
We knew that was going to happen, and I wouldn't expect anything less than having Elton John perform, the romantic part of your wedding, and then having Martin Garrix
party rock
come in for the after
I would
party.
love to see Elton John like for that part what he was doing.
I assume he sees himself out.
No, Elton John, he's staying the whole time. I hope.
I think he's saying. I think he's staying as long as he can.
Yeah. Which I.
But
think...
my guess is it's like they got 4 big DJs going. They're going till the sun comes up.
Right.
So.
That's an all-nighter, and that sounds amazing.
The beats are going all night long.
I cannot wait to see.
I can't wait to see the fucking pictures. Holy shit.
Oh God, they're so cool. They are just the coolest.
I know. And I love that just everybody loves their look. I also saw a rumor that they had something set up, and I think there was maybe a paparazzi picture of it in honor of the book that they were both reading at the same time when they met. It was just little details that really seemed unique and special to them, and I just can't wait to see it all. Same, it's so beautiful.
Give me the spread. So beautiful. Good Wipes are premium flushable wipes, and they're actually flushable. They are made with plant-based fibers, so they break down easily. They're made for sensitive skin, made with clean ingredients, and dermatologist tested, and many other wipes. They could just cause that irritation that you do not want. You know why. But Good Wipes are gentle, which is perfect for, maybe you just want to be really gentle down there, all right? And they have fragrances with gentle scents. They got rose water, shea cocoa, lavender, botanical bliss. Also a fragrance-free option if you don't want a nice little scent in there. They're super soft, and they feel so much better than other wipes, which is why they're our favorite. The best is having them in your bag, ready to go when you're leaving the gym and you got to go run some errands. You do a little in the bathroom. It is amazing to have them on hand. And you can also get extra large, which are 40% bigger than other wipes. Good Wipes wants you to have a sensational summer. Buy any 2 packs of Good Wipes at your favorite retailer, text them your receipt, and get reimbursed almost immediately for one of them. For more details, head to goodwipes.com/CITO. Again, that's goodwipes.com/CITO to snag a free pack of Good Wipes. Last topic before we move into Weekly Watch Report. Taylor Swift released a new song on Friday. I Knew It, I Knew You for Toy Story 5. This to me was very early Taylor. I loved Teardrops on My Guitar when it first came out, and this sort of reminded me of that. I don't know why, but it was like fresh and fun.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I think maybe people were expecting like a song to like that was going to like cut deeper, but I thought this was so fun. And people did find like Jessie in Toy Story does say like, I knew it, I knew you. So I feel like it's a play on that. And she had videos of her dressing up like Jessie when she was younger.
Cute.
And it was so cute.
It really was. I really love the song. I was playing it all weekend long, even just off of first listen. Big fan. Great production. It did feel like a throwback Taylor vibe, which I really, really liked. And just catchy. Just like well done on the production of it, and there's just certain chord progressions that really tickled my brain. Like it was really, really, really cute. I'm really happy that this was sort of the vibe the song went in that direction, because I know a lot of people thought we were maybe doing like a Sarah McLachlan type situation where
I'm really happy that wasn't the case.
And even in this one has its moments, and like you could honestly, Gia, like she fucked me up because she had texted us that she had saw a post or someone had DM'd her or commented on I think her TikTok that was like, this song reminds me of like leaving home and then coming home and seeing my childhood dog. And I was like, what the fuck? That one I was like, well, now I am gonna cry when I listen to this song. But it's a cute one. I liked it, and I'm excited to see it in the frame of the movie,
Yeah, where
kind of like where it
movie.
fits in with the movie, because it is very catchy.
And that was all
very
Jack
catchy and
Antonoff,
fun.
right? I saw.
Jack Antonoff you got to bring in the big guns back for this one. It's like Toy Story, yeah, Jack Antonoff. But there's these crazy rumors going on. They were going on all weekend. They started at the end of the week that Taylor and Travis are getting married at Madison Square Garden, and they're inviting like 1,000+ people, and it's being reported like TMZ's like, our reports are saying Madison Square Garden. I do not believe this with one single like iota of my being. I really do not. I think this is some master manipulation from the PR goddess that is Tree Payne of like, let's just put out an absolutely absurd story and have people run with it.
Yeah. Let me just say, if this is not true, this is the nastiest rumor you could start about somebody. This is the tackiest, cringiest.
I know. And if it is true,
nastiest rumor that someone could start.
Yeah.
But if is them just to distract from like the actual, then that is genius.
It has to be.
If it is a plant,
it's got to be a plant.
Absolutely genius.
Yeah.
It is so smart, because there are going to be people who think it's real, because let me tell you, Do I think it's real, or am I hoping it's not real? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But there's a small smidge where people are like, you know what? They got secret tunnels at MSG, the whole thing, and there you could, there's no windows, you can't get any pictures, you can decorate however you want. But that is just so. Ugh! It would be so like dark, no windows.
I mean,
you
here's the
gotta
thing.
get married in a place that has windows. Like that. Just it's.
My guess is, if it were to be true, my guess is it's like they basically make a circus-esque tent on the floor of the garden. Right. Where it's like, everything else is blocked off. You walk in through the tunnel and it's just fully tented and it's only the floor and whatever, they go fucking crazy inside the tent. But at the same time, I'm like, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
I know you really do some beautiful things with decor, but how much can you really do? And by the way, 1,000 people, they're going to be in the seats? Like, this is the basement yard show? And then Taylor's going to be walking down the aisle on the stage? Like,
I know.
This is the most insane.
1,000
By the way,
people
1,000 in MSG is going to look completely empty.
It's going to look very empty.
No, the seats, ignore the seats. The seats will not be used for anything. If this were to be true, those seats are
you can't remove
the
even seats though.
No, but I'm saying you wouldn't be able to see them.
Right, but this
like everything would be inside the tent.
Sorry.
And
there's no way this is true.
This is going to be the ugliest thing of all time if it's real.
No, there's no way it's real. I really do not believe this.
No, there's no way. I think they're getting married in New York City. Yes, maybe the New York Public Library. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what other places. There's a lot of places in the city that this could be happening at.
To be honest, I kind of hope now that they're just not even getting married in New York at all. Like that this is a full fucking diversion.
That could be.
Yeah.
That could be. If it's MSG.
No, I can't possibly.
Guys, what are we going to do if it's MSG?
I can't possibly believe that.
Listen, I guess we'll have to wait to see what it ends up looking like.
Who has 1,000 people to invite to a wedding?
They do. If anybody has it, they have 1,000 people.
Do you want to invite 1,000 people?
No, I can't see them inviting 1,000 people. But she did say, remember when she was doing all that press? She was like, I know, everybody.
I know, but
1,000 feels like way too many people.
It's like, if anything,
you have
the number that the number that you could have, and then you could. And I don't even know why I'm comparing it to me doing my own guest list because there's no fucking comparison. But we could have probably added 100 to 150 more people of people we know would have been comfortable-ish inviting. Mm-hmm. But to quadruple the number is insane.
The thing is, they really do know a lot of people, and I could see maybe Taylor not wanting to leave anybody out.
But it's is Travis inviting everyone he's ever played football with?
It could be. I could see Taylor and Travis being the kind of people who are like, I don't want to leave that person out. And then you have to add +1s to the list, But
it's just a wedding of this caliber with these, you're really, and if you are trying to keep it under wraps or details under wraps, the more people you invite, the harder it's going to be. To not have someone fucking Diplo live stream the ceremony.
Well, you know what? That's probably how this leak got out.
Yeah.
Or maybe she leaked it to someone.
They got to take everybody's phones at the wedding, no?
Maybe they...
1,000 phones, though?
Right, maybe she leaked it to somebody and was like, I don't trust this person.
Right. Boom.
They got off the list.
Now you're not invited because you told everyone it's at MSG and it's not.
Dude, that would be... If they got married at MSG...
The issue is the more that I talk about it, I can see
I could see
Taylor maybe thinking that it's an iconic thing to be the first people married at although I don't know. I'm just saying, you think they'd be the first people married at MSG? Have there been weddings there before?
She's Taylor Swift. No one doesn't think she can have her wedding at MSG, but that doesn't mean you should.
Right.
No,
just because you can do something.
I think the way that people have been talking about it logistically with the
underground
tunnels and all that.
You're like, wow.
Which, by the way, I didn't even know they had. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah.
So that was news to me.
But that is good for privacy, but at the same time, you're having your wedding at the most famous arena in the entire world.
Several high-profile and historic weddings have taken place at Madison Square Garden.
Oh, really? Like who?
Sly Stone of Sly and the Family Stone famously married his girlfriend live on stage at the venue in front. Well, that's at a concert. Okay, that's a concert.
Shut down, put on a wedding.
Are they going to put on the outside
hey,
tonight?
Google is telling me Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce reported.
The problem that I'm having with
Unmatched privacy.
this image is that I'm actually not picturing MSG. I'm picturing a school gymnasium, and that's
what
where
it's gonna feel like.
and that's where it's throwing me off. Is that like
It won't look like that.
It won't look because it could be decorated in some way.
If you decorate it so much that you can't recognize it's MSG, then what's the point?
The point is using it for the security
for
purposes.
the security and how big it is.
Yeah.
I don't
And
think
not
the
being
point
able
is to
to
have
look
it
through.
look like a basketball court.
No,
I feel like
and by
if
the way,
you
it
get-
wouldn't. They have the entire floor covered, and it would be completely tinted. You wouldn't be able to see a single rafter, seat, anything. You'd walk in and you'd feel like you were in a tent anywhere. Like
no windows.
But the thing, no windows. But then like, how does the air conditioning get into the tent? And then on
Yeah.
top of that, how do they separate the ceremony from the reception? Is it all in one place? Like, I have to logistically
they
speaking,
have it at the Hulu Theater.
they do the ceremony at the Hulu Theater and then they head over to the
the guests
reception.
take the train into Penn Station, just go up.
Yeah, this feels like no, because they would have to shut down Penn Station.
The
if this was
headlines
happening.
are
They would
Yeah.
have to shut if this was happening. They would
Yeah.
have to shut down Penn Station, and they're not going to shut down the trains the weekend of 4th of July.
not many publications are going with this outside of like TMZ.
yeah,
Where I saw the craziest, there was a stabbing at Penn Station the other day. TMZ article said 5 people stabbed at Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's wedding venue. Like that's what
I mean,
they.
for the love
that
of
is
God.
just crazy. TMZ, they really just.
I mean, so they really have the sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ between 1,100 and 1,200 people will show up at MSG July 3rd to watch the couple become husband and wife.
Yeah,
We're told
1,100, 1,200 fans that think she's
I
getting
know.
married there, but she's not.
Right. We're told Taylor and Travis have gone to great lengths to ensure privacy, and that includes communicating with invitees by text rather than physical invitations. Who's texting 1,000 people?
Just a mass text.
Group chats.
Are they going to be using the MSG like employees? Like they'll be like serving popcorn and stuff.
Maybe she's
There's
using
underground
party
parking. Guests can enter and exit without crowds converging on them. We're told there are security plans with the NYPD. They'll be closing off the streets around MSG. I don't know. I can't. I mean, I really struggle for this.
It would probably be easier to just like not do it in New York City.
That's what I'm thinking.
You know what I mean? Like, I actually think it might be easier for them to get married not in New York City.
I don't know, because it's like if you do pick somewhere that's a little more remote, if it does get out, I don't know if the infrastructure is there to protect the wedding.
Right. But New York City is a place that is easy to travel to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trains, planes, automobiles.
Yeah.
If they were to get married somewhere abroad,
Yeah.
way harder for people to get to,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. No, definitely. But no matter what country they're in, they're getting swarmed by the local news anywhere they are.
But
I mean,
you know?
look at what it looked like when she went to Via Carota.
Yeah.
Like, that's what's gonna.
Yeah.
'Cause-
But I'm just saying, like,
The
look at what
crowd
happened
from
with
the Knicks
Callum
outside of
and-
MSG is actually just never gonna leave
Right.
for the
I
entirety
mean, look
of the
what
summer.
happened with
because
look what happened with Callum and Dua. Like,
Right.
it's for months leading up to this, the Italian news were all over this, like reporting, digging, getting every detail, like wanting to reveal all the locations, all of
Yeah.
that. Like, if they were to do something like that, the same thing
But if
would
they had it
happen.
in, like, a
They'd also
small-
probably get destroyed if they had to like close down a small city for a weekend.
that is true. That is true. You know
Even
what?
as like Maine
It
or
must-
something where no one knew. Like New York is just such a huge. There's so many people here, and like so much media here.
Yeah, but I think that's like almost the point.
Yeah.
Is that you're just like you're in the mix.
You're in the
not
mix.
like
There's a lot-
so much.
yeah.
There's so much going on. They're not the only thing happening in the place that they're at.
Right. Right.
I don't know if I'm talking myself into them getting
No,
married at
they're-
MSG, but I
What would you put
I
the
don't know.
percentage that this is real at right now?
really
the
like.
more we talk about
let me
it,
tell you, I
don't know.
went
I'm
in
kind
at
of-
I went in at 0%, and I'm now going to say 10%.
That's still.
I think I've convinced myself.
I'm saying
10%.
like 2%.
I'm actually gonna go higher than both of you.
Yeah?
I'm gonna say that there's a 25% chance
Ooh,
that
that's
this is
high.
I know.
That
That's
is
high.
very high.
I know. Well, because if it's real, I want to be right, and if it's
Yeah.
wrong, I don't care.
Right, that's fair. That's fair.
You know, if I'm wrong about it, I
right,
don't care.
exactly. Because right now, I don't think anyone's jumping on this train.
When they actually have you. I said there's a 25%
I said there was 25% chance.
That is, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it is now obviously extremely close, less than a month. If this is the reported date, we'll find out very soon.
We will find out. Shit. Oh my God. I'm flying into JFK on that Friday. It's going to be a fucking disaster. God, traffic's going to be a fucking disaster. Oh God. All right. That's it for topics. I am so excited because we're headed down the shore this weekend. Got a couple guests coming. Gonna have a little barbecue. And on top of that, I'm gonna be stocked with Outshine fruit bars ready to go. You know, those hot summer days, you just want a nice little fruit bar. Outshine has us covered. As the #1 frozen fruit bar brand in America, Outshine fruit bars and mini fruit pops are made with real fruit or juice and simple ingredients you can pronounce. Every bite tastes like biting into a piece of ripe fruit. It's juicy, refreshing, and it's bursting with flavor, and it's giving you that vibrant experience that we all want in the summer. And you know what? That flavor lineup, it is stacked. We got strawberry, mango, coconut, watermelon, pineapple, cherry, you name it. There's something for whatever you're craving. You've also got the classic fruit bars, the mini fruit pops, and even fruit blends that mix multiple flavors together. That is pina colada, cherry limeade, and more, and it's all so delicious. So Outshine takes the best parts of fruit, the juicy, flavorful goodness, and makes it easy to enjoy. Find Outshine fruit bars at retailers nationwide. All right, let's get into the Weekly Watch Report where we talk about the things we watched this week. Weekly Watch Report on Monday, Weekly Watch Report on Monday, Weekly Watch Report on Monday, Weekly Watch Report on Monday. All right, let's get into the things that we watched. So I'll start off with Not Suitable for Work, new show on Hulu. Jack Martin,
Mindy
Will
Kaling
Angus,
show.
Mindy Kaling wrote it, and I love a Mindy Kaling show.
Yeah.
I thought this was cute. I like it. Watched the first 3 episodes. I liked it so far. I'm very much enjoying it.
Yeah,
I
wanna
wish that they were all out at once.
Oh, they're not. I watched the
not.
first 2.
No, only 3 are out right now.
I don't like that. That feels like a bingeable one.
It's a bingeable one. I wish that was the case.
Is it 1 per week now?
I think now it might be 1 per week, and I think that was a bad system.
This is like 30-minute episodes, right?
Yeah, it's a very quick show. So I think just putting it all out at once would have been great for people to binge. But great cast, and I'm very much enjoying
I like the New York City.
Yeah, it's in New York, and you know, you get excited. Actually, did you see the Cherry Lane? Wild Cherry was in one of them, and so it's just fun to see places that you've been to.
Yeah.
So I will give it a B. I think it's
solid.
Just a good show. Calabasas Confidential. This is a terrible show. It's a terrible show. Filled with
but can't look away.
People I don't want to be around.
Or can look away.
No, I can look away. I watched 2 episodes. I'm done.
That's
it for me.
Yeah. Fair.
I don't know. Maybe I'll just like throw it on in the back.
Yeah.
It's kind of being harsh there. Because it is one of those things where you watch and you're like, this. It feels like a parody of a reality show.
You're like, these people can't be real people.
No, but they're real.
I've only seen clips of it. I haven't watched a full episode.
The thing is,
but every clip, I'm like, wow, this is a real person.
No, that's real. They're real.
Yeah.
And that's what's unsettling.
Yeah.
I'll give it a C-.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, watch it just for the pure, like, what?
Right.
You know? Widow's Bay, watched the first episode. Great stuff. Oh my God, spooky though.
It gets so much
No,
better and spookier.
I know. So it took a turn. Oh my God. It was like, oh shit. It's like scary all of a sudden. Watch the first episode though. We'll continue it, just not at 10 p.m. at night.
Yep.
Because I'm still.
You watched it without Marty?
No. We watched it together We watched it together when he got home on Sunday, and we watched it kind of late. And we were like, he was like, the next one might be a little scarier. I said, all right, let's not do that then.
They do mix in like a good amount of comedy to offset that.
But I'm still getting past the obsession scare. So, you know. But it is solid so far. I'll give it a B+ because I'm only on the first episode.
Yep.
Love Island. You know what? Let me do the other ones first because I think we'll talk about that longer. Real Housewives of Rhode Island. I'm not caught up on this past Sunday, but I'm on the one before.
Yep.
Rhode Island. I'll give it a B+. This show is very entertaining.
No, I mean, these ladies yelling while this guy is up singing Frank Sinatra.
It's amazing.
And it's just like
cinematic.
It is.
That was literally
it's cinematic.
one of the best parts of the season.
Yeah, by far.
B+. Summer House Part 2. We all know how I felt about that.
Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. I forgot. Sorry to cut you off, but when we were like this before we started, I was like, "There's one thing that I want to remember to bring up, but I forgot." No, Kyle just kissing that fan.
Oh my God! Did you see Ashley Hess posted on her story and was like, "This is like a handshake in Dewey Beach."
Yeah,
that.
A girl just walking up to the DJ booth, and she must have just been like, "I want to kiss you." Like, can I have a kiss? And he was like, okay.
We were far too close on the video for comfort for me.
Very close. I did not like that.
I didn't like seeing that.
Yeah.
I didn't like him being like, can I have a kiss?
Yeah.
And then hearing the whole exchange and then seeing the kiss.
I mean, kiss. And everybody's kissing these days.
Go for it, but I don't want to be that close to it.
Yeah. Really get.
I just want to hear the reports.
Yeah. And I guess there's also videos of him like leaving the bar or walking out of a bar with somebody like the night before. Mystery Blonde. He was down filming, I think, Southern Charm with he was spotted with Sally and the guys. But yeah, that video posted and Austin commented like, this guy's on a generational run.
Yeah, that was a funny comment.
Because my God, this girl, from what it seemed in the video, it was a girl walking up, flirting a little, asking for a kiss, and asking you shall receive from Kyle Cook, it seems.
Kissed her
and
right
it was
on the
like
lips.
Tender.
Yeah, no, yeah.
It was like a tender smooch.
Well, there have been reports that he's a generous lover.
And everyone is saying that. And it's coming from perhaps one person.
Yeah, right. I think people are putting like the context
putting
clues
two and two together. But it is, yeah, that's crazy. And then there was a post of perhaps Amanda spitting in West's mouth when they were together in Italy. Hard to tell from the video for sure that that's what was happening.
It looked like a piece of food to me. It
Yeah.
didn't look like liquid. It looked like
Right, which is also gross.
No, it would be gross. Maybe it was an olive. They're in
Yeah,
Italy.
right. My
No,
thought,
it was, I mean, you don't do that in public.
No.
Do that in the comfort of your own
I
home.
thought
Do not
maybe
do
it
in
was
public.
like they saw someone, like they realized somebody recognized them, and then they were like, let's do something ridiculous.
Right.
That they were laughing at, because I saw the headlines that West was talking about it on his podcast this week, because I guess someone took a picture of Amanda or a video of Amanda paying for something, like paying for dinner or using her credit card, and people thought that was nuts that like West wasn't paying. So on the podcast he was like, I pay for flights and hotels, you know, we split things.
Hey, does you want a cookie?
Yeah, I know. It's just, I find it funny, like what they choose to
Trying
address.
to clap when you're like, this is insane. The way that I tried to clap around the mic, it was like the sloppiest clap of all time.
I do find it interesting what they choose to discuss on his podcast. Like what rumors they're like, no, that needs to be addressed.
Yeah, right.
And like not like no other.
He's like, yeah.
Like no other details.
Yeah, she fucking paid for that.
Yeah.
I paid for the fucking hotels and flights.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. But you know, that video of Kyle kissing that girl was nuts.
It was, you're right. It was just like very
crazy. Yeah. I can't believe we're already at part 3.
We are at part 3. I can't wait. I can't wait for it to be over.
You know
I
what?
gotta be honest. We gotta put this behind
we gotta
us.
put it behind us. But you know what I was thinking? That really, I was like, whoa. And I don't know why it just connected in my brain, is that like, is Amanda gonna have to sit through another reunion for In the City like soon?
Yeah. Yeah, because they are doing, because Andy was asking people for questions.
Yeah. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, so I don't know what I'll grade part 2. I don't know. What are you grading it? I want a copy.
I would say B.
All right, I'll do B then.
Yeah. Because I feel like we're a week from it now, so it feels less.
Yeah.
We feel less invested, but when we were watching, we were.
No, we were but I didn't think anything was groundbreaking. I
No,
just was kind of weirded out.
Yeah, but we were locked in.
No, we were. Yeah, I'll give it a B+.
Yeah.
Raise my grade.
The 4 years, the whole thing.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, that got me.
Can we also just go back to the fact that you screamed for like 20 minutes
No,
about
I did.
it?
I know. But that doesn't mean that the thing itself was that good.
Fair.
It just was, got me worked up. I'm trying not to do that tomorrow, though, when we watch and record.
Yeah, fair.
I'm coming in with a calmer demeanor.
Okay.
Because I got it all out last week.
Yeah.
I hope. They better act right. Last one, Love Island.
Yeah.
All caught up.
USA.
Love Island, USA. I need to catch up on UK. I need to.
Yeah.
It's hard. There's a lot going on.
There's too much. It's honestly, I've fallen off on everything else is what's hard, you know?
So Love Island, USA. Where do I begin?
I have
it's picking up.
Yeah,
I
no,
believe
it definitely
picking
is. It definitely is. And I like
because we can't automatically, you know, sometimes you get lightning in a bottle, right? If we recall, season 6 picked up around episode 10 or 11 with the now you're sending 3 home. And with and like that's when everyone was like, "Oh fuck, we better get involved."
Yeah.
Last year was right off the bat because Huda and Jeremiah, like that was like episode 1. Yeah. So I think because of that, I think the beginning of this, you know, combined with all the kissing and smooching, people are just kind of craving like conversation and real connection, and so I think that there has been less smooching. Now, but the girl. Well, no.
What was the new bombshell that came in during Corbin?
Corbin's kissing everybody and telling
not
Kata
only
he's
did
not kissing.
Yeah, not only did he kiss everyone in the challenge, he then asked everyone for more kisses.
Yeah, where the kisses at?
His apology, by the way, was so funny. Where he's like, "Oh, like basically, like, you got me. Like, I wish I didn't do that."
I'm just trying to get. You know what I was thinking about? I was watching last night, and I was thinking. Right now, it felt like some of the girls were getting attached really quickly, and viewers are like, "Oh my God, it's day 2, it's day 3, like relax, it's so early on, all these things." And I thought about the difference right now, and I think just because they're on at the exact same time, I'm comparing them as US and UK, is that when you are quite literally forced to be kissing so much and have this like physical thing going, you get more attached way faster. Like I'm watching UK and they're like building up to maybe a first kiss. It's like, oh, I don't know, like maybe tonight I'll kiss her, you know?
Well, that's how it used to
and
be.
It's like, and that's how it used to be. And that first kiss like meant something.
Yes.
And it was easier to sort of talk to other people when you haven't kiss everybody. And maybe US with production, like their thought was like, well, we'll just get that fight out. Like the fight of like, oh my God, I can't believe you kissed that person out, where it's not even an option because everyone's kissed everybody.
Right.
So it's like you can't even fight about it. But I was thinking that like, no wonder they're getting attached so quickly is when they are having to be in these like physically intimate moments like really quickly. So it's like your body's having these things, your mind is going to catch up to it. And if you're kissing somebody like that, your mind's going to be like, I really like that person. Like you're really getting physical so quickly with them.
Fran, that is a great point. That is, you bring up a solid point.
Right?
I could see how the attachment can come way quicker
like
when you're being physical so fast.
I know. I felt bad because I was like, I felt like, especially in the last couple episodes, like Melanie was really getting it for how she was feeling about Sincere, and then, you know, she's core about all these things. But I'm like, you know what? They're being so physically intimate so quickly.
You're right. You're absolutely right. That's a great point.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you brought that up. And I think that will open, you know, maybe open people's eyes a little bit. I think you're right. I
like the look of these new bombshells coming in.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Can we spoil about somebody going home, or should we avoid? I mean, it's only been one day, so let's avoid. Let's avoid for right now.
Yeah,
I don't want to do a spoil fest right now.
And honestly, it wasn't like, I don't know, one to get. And I think if you're listening to this, you're probably up to date. But
right, but who knows? You know, because I've been behind too. So
yeah.
But I will give it.
What are your thoughts on the beef between everyone?
All the girls,
or mainly just like what is it, Melanie
and Kata
and Beatrice,
and
yeah, I need Bea to relax a little bit.
She
like
is like
I don't. It's rubbing me the wrong way because it's like when anyone comes in early in a group and wants to be like
the alpha,
and like the voice of morality and like I didn't like that you did that. Like
Ace.
It's like like her having that conversation with Mel of, you know, oh, the bombshell came in. And basically trying to say that there should have been like a pecking order, that Kenzie should Kenzie should have first dibs because she's more single than everybody else, and that Mel was leaning into the conversation too much and blocking her off. I was like, this is just.
I mean, some of what she's
a
saying was true,
ridiculous fight.
and the other girls were agreeing, but it was like the way that she was like
It's like she says it in like kind of a condescending way.
Everything
I
she
also
said
think
was condescending.
the way that she was telling, I forget who, how to talk to Kenzie.
Yeah.
Like, say this, like that'll be good, like that'll be nice.
Girls like that.
Girls
like
like
that.
I'm like,
don't
wait,
do that.
What? No, that's like not cool at all. First of all, a guy should be able to like figure that out on his own, and you're kind of giving like. You're not really giving advice. There's one thing to give advice, and there's another way to like train you how you should talk to somebody with no meaning behind it. Like you're kind of telling him to say things that don't have meaning behind it. So I didn't love that either.
I didn't either.
But I will give this a B so far. I think with all Love Island, it always picks up, and I'm always into it. I'm always into it, and that is everything I watched.
From colorful tees to cozy sweats and trusted underwear, Fruit of the Loom has earned its reputation through consistency, comfort, and everyday ease. Even small, everyday choices can add stress without us realizing it. That's why simple decisions feel so good. Especially when it comes to everyday essentials, simplicity matters. Fruit of the Loom women's underwear is one of those rare things that makes life easier instead of more complicated. It's comfortable, consistent, and easy to trust. You don't have to second guess the fit, the feel, or whether it'll hold up through the day. Fruit of the Loom removes friction from a decision you make every single morning. And when a brand can make things simpler, it earns your trust, and that's what keeps people coming back. Fruit of the Loom proves that simple just feels really good, and it's trusted, and it's known. And when you open your drawer in the morning and you're looking for some underwear, you know you can trust Fruit of the Loom. Simple decisions just hit different, and this one's easy. Fruit of the Loom has you covered with a variety of comfortable styles, from underwear to sweatshirts to sleepwear and more. So go ahead, shop now, and enjoy one less thing to think about. I actually feel like I'm going to give a little bit more room for growth, so I'm going to fall in like the B- for Love Island USA right now, because I think it will get better. I think they're bringing in more bombshells. Right off the bat, there wasn't like an instant drama moment. Everything really has been kiss heavy, and I it's like no one's, even with Corbin coming in, there was no word said before they were making out.
So true.
It's crazy. And then he's just like thinking he's gonna get kisses from everybody after, and I'd be like, ew, but I'm like, well, I guess he's already kissed everybody in his mind.
Yeah.
What's another one at this point? So I think it'll find its footing. It seems like the girls are also sort of needing to like work on their dynamic. Kenzie impressed me in that challenge. I'm not gonna lie, in the whatever office challenge that they were doing. And yeah, there's some beef, it feels already, with the girls and Kata. Kata, to me, I'm like, is she AI? Like, she looks like AI, and I'm in a complimentary way. Stunning. I've watched 3 episodes of Love Island UK. I was on UK time and then USR, and then I fell behind, and it's just like, God, it's hard to keep up. So then I went to Hulu to catch up, and then I watched episode 3 on Sunday as well. UK came out with a bang. Have you watched any of it?
Don't spoil
no,
a
I won't,
thing.
I won't.
I'm catching up later.
I won't, but I will just say that what they did was
during halftime.
Yeah, during halftime. What they did was the first 2 new people in right at the beginning, they were like on a secret mission. They had 24 hours basically, to meet everybody, and then they had to pick 2 people to send home. Like I am sending you home.
Damn.
And obviously the other Islanders didn't know that was happening, which created drama for sure. But right away that pulled me in, and it just feels like a little bit more of a genuine way to get connections going and conversations happening. And I like this cast so far. And I'm excited to see what happens. Because right now it's early days, you know? So I'm excited to see where it goes. But just on that alone, I thought that was a good spin. Because I always like to see what producers do at the beginning of a new season. Because they always try and come up with some new kind of wrinkle. Either with that initial, like, coupling of people finding, it's like, how do they do that? / if there's some twist with the first new people in. So having them do that, I thought was intense and obviously created this big dramatic moment with them being like, you just been sent home by this person. You had no idea they were going to eliminate somebody. I will give UK 1 through 3 a B. So like that's also can get better. I guess I can really only grade that first episode of Widow's Bay B+. Really good. I think I feel like it's going to get better. It's just so hard. Love Island's taken over. I didn't even watch Your Friends and Neighbors finale.
I didn't love it.
Oh, shit. But I couldn't, because last night it was like Love Island or Your Friends and Neighbors for that Sunday night watch. And these episodes are long.
They are really long.
Like the Love Island episodes are sneaky long.
This last one was like
an hour 20. Yeah. Got to get all those kissing in.
Yeah.
And Joe and I've been watching the Rafa documentary.
I was gonna start that.
Really good. I'm a big fan of him. Always have been. What's not to like, really? And I think like after watching Federer do his doc and seeing like Nadal involved with that, and then vice versa.
I did like start it for the first 5 minutes, and then was like, I can't watch.
You
this
have
right
to
now.
really, you have to pay attention. It's mostly in Spanish.
That's why I turned it off, because I was like, I'm not in the right mode.
No,
for this.
But
it did seem very similar to the way that Federer started, where it's like him retiring.
And it's like the live events of the end of his career, being injured, trying to make it to that last French Open, and then flashbacks to the beginning of his career and all that. But it's really good. I honestly would give that an A-. Like, I'm really liking it. We have one episode left, so we've watched 1 through 3. Rhode Island episode, I think it was 9?
It was 10. 10? Last night was 11.
Last night was 11. So I haven't watched 11 either, but not 10 I'll give a B+. Summer House Part 2 reunion. B? What did I say? B,
you said
right?
B.
Yeah. I kind of forgot what I said for a second. Okay. I'm going to stick with that.
Okay.
B. And I think that's actually everything that I watched. We're back. We're in heavy Love Island mode. It's really gonna. Gonna dominate.
I'm making it a point to watch other things.
Yeah,
I'm like this year, because I know last year and the year before we really got sucked into it, and I know that there are a ton of people who watch Love Island, but I also know that there are a ton of listeners who maybe don't watch.
Yeah,
and so I am really trying to make it a point to mix in other things for our lovely listeners who don't watch Love Island, because
I agree.
I agree. It's not what everybody's watching, but it is what we're watching and what a lot of people are.
Just got to find the time to do it
right.
all.
It is. Yeah, you can fit it in.
You know that feeling when your ponytail suddenly feels a little fuller, or when you head out the door and realize you didn't even do that last mirror check to make sure everything's sitting right? Those small moments start to add up, and before you know it, you're just feeling like yourself again. Nutrafol supports hair health from within, helping you grow stronger, visibly thicker hair, so those that feeling when moments happen more and more often. Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement brand, and it's the #1 hair growth supplement brand personally used by dermatologists. Nutrafol's hair growth supplements are peer reviewed, NSF certified for sport, and clinically tested. It's not a one-size-fits-all approach. Nutrafol offers multiple formulas for men and women tailored to different life stages like postpartum or menopause, and lifestyle factors such as a plant-based diet, so you get support that's actually right for you. Let your hair be one less thing to worry about. See visibly thicker, stronger, faster growing hair in 3 to 6 months with Nutrafol. For a limited time, Nutrafol is offering our listeners $10 off your first month subscription and free shipping when you visit Nutrafol.com and enter promo code CHICKS. That's Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrafol.com, promo code CHICKS.
Okay, so I'm caught up on Widow's Bay. I watched episode 6 to 8. The last 2 were like incredible.
I'm excited to keep watching.
I always forget that guy's name, but he was in Barry and
he was in the most recent the show on Netflix that I think we both watched. Why am I blanking? It just came out a couple months ago. So many shows and they go by so fast with
Stephen Root.
Yeah, with the woman from Homeland. Claire Danes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. The show with Claire Danes.
Yeah.
Not the main guy.
He was in I'm
talking about the older.
He's talking about the guy from.
Oh, okay.
I said this already, but it's the guy from Dodgeball.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's
you're
how
talking
I.
about Shep?
No, his name is Stephen Root.
No.
his character's name.
His character's
In
name.
this show, when is it Wick?
Sorry. Okay, I'm mixing up. I'm mixing up characters. You're way far ahead.
Okay. But yeah, I'll give these last couple an A. Honestly, very good. Love Island, I'll give it B. Mainly, it would have been lower, but these last couple episodes, there's more drama, so I'm into that. I have like people in my head who I hate now, so I feel like you need that in these type of shows, kind of. And then Your Friends and Neighbors finale, I'll give a C+.
Damn.
It just felt ridiculous, and like they were like, we need to wrap this up.
I think they're doing another season.
Are they? This felt like, oh, okay, it's over.
Oh, or maybe not.
I don't know. I mean, they could definitely do another one. But yeah, I just, I think
it has been renewed. They
Damn.
started filming last month.
Damn.
We kind of already spoiled it last week, but I would say that the grade being lower this episode correlates with my guy being dead.
Marsden.
So, yeah, it was whatever. Michael Jackson documentary I watched on Netflix, 3-part. I'll give that a B+. Strictly on like documentary. Not a good look for him, I'll say. Definitely seems pretty guilty. It is interesting because there's a lot of like behind the scenes footage. It's only about that trial.
Yeah.
In 2005. But he like oddly wanted a lot of stuff filmed by his like security. So like there's a lot of behind the scenes of him like on the way to trial, like at home, like audio.
Would you recommend watch?
I would. Like,
what's it on?
It's on Netflix.
It's The Verdict,
It's
right?
not as like, I mean, obviously what he's being accused of, and they do go into all that, is like horrible. But the other one that had already come out, which I think was HBO, that one was way more like intense on just everything he allegedly did. This is more focused on the trial and like.
Well, that was made. The HBO one, I think, was made by the
two
guys.
Yeah.
So.
But I thought it was well done, and it gave a lot of insight into. It was interesting though to see his perspective, like when he like jumps up on like the car outside the courthouse, like just all that stuff. But then at the end they're just like, yeah, even though he won, like this ruined him. Like it's not surprising that he like didn't last long after this. So yeah, I'll give that a B+. I watched Not Suitable the first 2 episodes. I'll give it a C+, but it's like a good C+, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
I enjoyed watching it, and I didn't have like high expectations going in. But I think like it's a fun show. So yeah, that's all I got.
Nice.
I was introduced to Will Angus through that show, which is so funny because he's extremely popular
hilarious
on the internet. Like,
yeah,
very, very popular.
Their sketches are, because he works at the Friday Beers.
Yeah, Almost Friday Media.
Or Almost Friday, yeah.
Yeah.
They're all hilarious.
I had legitimately no idea who he was. And then I was watching the show and I was like, why is this character just Tommy? like what is going on? And I was texting Tommy saying that, and he was like, oh, which part, who plays the part? And I said, oh, like this guy Will Angus. And he was like, oh, he's very funny. And then you said the same thing, and you guys were sending his sketches, and I can't believe I had never seen him before. I was
and like
wait,
not even
what?
just him, like the other guys who work there too. Like so many of them, they have like hilarious.
There's very funny, very funny sketches there, and he's very talented, and the rest of the cast is great as well.
Sent you
but
that.
I just was shocked when I saw how popular he was, because I was like, wait, what?
I sent you that TikTok that they did, which we just did, where you like read in different emotions.
Yeah.
Yes,
and
yeah.
I thought it was like by far the best in that video.
He's so good, and it's so funny when you realize how popular people can be, and you've never come across them before. Like that's how big the internet is.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So
happens all the time.
yeah. Is that everything you watched?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That is everything we watched. That wraps up today's episode of Chicks in the Office. Thank you so much for watching and listening. We love you guys so very much, and go Knicks.
Yeah, Chicks in the Office. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Look at the charts, who does it the best? Two chicks getting paid in reality.